everyone, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and today we're going to be making a statement earring together. So this is the earring we're going to make in this video. It features this beautiful Gardanne piece. So this is enameled brass, and it almost looks like a cogwheel in some respects, and sometimes there's a beautiful flower. You see that forget-me-not flower in the middle? So it's really a lovely piece, very detailed. And it is enameled. So you have this beautiful shine, this beautiful color variation in it too. So each piece is going to be unique. So it'll have a little bit of slight color variation to it, which I think is really fun. I do want to show you real quick another piece I did using a different Gardanne link. So this is in another video, but it'll give you an idea that there's lots of variety, lots of fun things you can do with these. So really let your imagination go wild. But for this video here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using this nice large link. It's 41 millimeters. We're going to be adding some chain to it for extra drama, adding an earring hook, but doing a little special detail up near the earring hook just to add that extra special touch. Sometimes when you make artisan jewelry, it's really about the details, and I just really like adding something special and unexpected, and not necessarily needed. You could definitely just finish this off with a jump ring, but it's nice to add extra sometimes. So that's what I'm going to be doing with these little spacer beads. So what you're going to be needing for this project, you'll need your big links. So you'll need 2 of them, your earring hooks. You'll need some chain. You'll need a total of 6 inches of chain because we're going to be cutting them into sections that are 1.5 inches each. You're going to need 3 jump rings, and you're going to need some of these little spacer beads as well. For tools, pretty simple basic tools, a cutter to cut your chain and 2 chain nose pliers to open and close your jump rings. And that's it. We don't have any loop making in this project or anything like that. So no need for round nose pliers or wire looping pliers. To get started, you are going to start with your chain, but real quick, I did pre-cut mine. I want to take this little scrap piece of chain and show you how easy it is to cut chain, just in case you're not familiar with it. So you measure where you want it, and then you just literally find a link where it is that you want to cut, and you snip it. And that's how easy it is to cut chain. So if you're not used to doing it before, there's really no magic trick to it. You just cut it. If you have chain that has links that open and close like jump rings, you can just use your chain nose pliers and open up a link and remove it that way and separate it out. That always saves a little bit of chain, which is nice if they do have open links like that. Okay, we're done with our cutters. We don't need them anymore. From here on out, we are just using 2 pairs of chain nose pliers. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these little jump rings, and you're going to find the opening. So in this case, the opening is up top, and that's what you want. And you are just going to grab it on either side with your pliers and twist. And you see how that twists open. And I'm actually going to move these other earrings out of the way. I'm going to move this off to the side a little bit. Well, actually, this is the piece I need. I'm going to move this one off to the side just so that we can see things a little bit better, a little less distraction in the background. Okay, so you're going to take one of your cut lengths of chain, and you're going to take it by the end link. So I'm just holding it. I've isolated out that end link. And you're going to place it onto your jump ring. Then you're going to go up here and you're going to find where you want this to be oriented facing upright. So I want this line right here to be in the middle. So you see that you've got these 2 link spots right here. I'm not going to do on one of them. I'm going to go over one more. So I'm going to do this one and this one. So I am just going to go into here. And if you need to, you can open up your jump ring a little bit wider so it goes through it a little easier. Okay, I'm going to go over here and just through that link section, that open work. And now I'm just going to close my jump ring back up. And just make sure it's really good and closed because you don't want that chain piece coming out. Okay. So there we have one piece of chain attached. And these jump rings do kind of disappear into the pretty enamel, and that's why I chose them. I didn't want to have gold jump rings right here because I didn't want to see them. I just wanted to see the gold chain coming out from the top. So we've attached one of them, and now we're going to attach the second one the exact same way. go ahead and pick up your second jump ring. Find the opening. Twist it open. Put on that length of chain. Now go ahead and you're going to remember you're not going to do the top two up here. You're going to go one more over, link it through there, and close up your jump ring. Now here, you just want to make sure you're not on one of those little knobs because it makes it so it can be hard. So when I say knobs, I mean this pretty outside fringe area, because if you're trying to close it on one of those, I've noticed that can kind of get stuck in it, and that's not really what you want. So just keep working with it until you've got it closed. Okay. I'm actually going to move it down here because it's not quite closing how I want it to. And I'm going to show this on camera because I want you to be able to figure this out too, because it was getting stuck on one of those outside areas. So I'm just going to move it down here. And now it's closed properly. Okay, so I've got my two chains attached, and now I need to connect them to the top and to the earring hook as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a third jump ring now. And I'm going to slip on one of my little daisy spacers. These guys are really tiny. Actually, I like how tiny they are. So I'm just going to put that onto my jump ring. Now I'm going to go ahead and add one of my chain links to it, the end one on one side. And now I'm going to go ahead and put on one more daisy spacer. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other chain link. And then one more spacer. And now I'm going to close that jump ring again. Now you could try to put your earring hook on it this time too, but I found it a little hard to close my jump ring if I had the earring hook in there this time as well. So we're going to add the earring hook last. Okay, so I've got that done and those are all connected. Now for the earring hook, super simple. We're just going to go ahead and open that loop at the base. And we are just going to slip on what we just made. And then we're gonna close that loop up and we are done. And we made a really pretty statement earring. So it is a very fun earring. It's a bold earring. This piece here is really the show piece of it. It does come in different colors as well. So this is like a green, which is really pretty, but it comes in other colors as well. So these are just really fun earrings. They're statement-y, they're bold. They're definitely gonna catch attention and garner comments. I think they're really fun earrings. And they're quick and easy to make too, without a lot of tools. So you can find all the supplies for this pair of earrings here, for this earring here. And again, I do have a tutorial on this video, or on this pair of earrings as well. And you can find the supplies and more Gardanne pieces over at Beadaholique.com.